So there is plenty going on. Truth is coming out on many levels. And again, there are plenty of grooming gangs in high places. The Royal Windsor grooming gang, Parliament Fred Westminster cesspit grooming gangs, Labour grooming gangs, and the BBC grooming gang. A lot of people said that Jill Dando was going to expose Jimmy Savile and Rolf Harris and co at the BBC, and she was assassinated on her doorstep, shot on her doorstep. Jimmy Savile, big friend to the royal family, to King Charles, his crimes covered up until after he died. A lot of people said he was procuring children also for members of the royal family. Then there was Derek Bird, the Queen's butler, who was investigated by the independent national newspaper in the UK. He was running a paedophile ring, the Queen's butler, running a paedophile ring in Buckingham Palace for members of the royal family, aristocracy. Very similar to Jeffrey Epstein, who Giswell Maxwell, Kevin Spacey, taken to Buckingham Palace by Prince Andrew, also to the Royal Sandringham Estate Killenfields, Wolverton Wood Farm Cottage, Hunt and Lodge, Human Hunt and Parties, SS Sandringham, Prince of Darkness, 666 Wolf Pack. So again, plenty of high crimes, Jack the Ripper crimes, and certainly not mine. Royal Sacrifice. If they can make a princess disappear, they can certainly make a nobody like me disappear for exposing the truth. Certainly no Black Panther, Sandringham serial killer here. Their high royal blue crime, New Year's Day fine, September blue murder. Certainly not mine, see Prince Harry the Spare for details. But there's a story, so a lot of people may not have heard. Jimmy Savile did take children from the Jersey Children's Home. Jersey was owned by the royal family. Marge Isabel, Cruella de Vil, Lizzie the Lizard, now departed. So Jimmy Savile took children from the children's home on Jersey onto Ted Heath's yacht, who was Prime Minister at the time, who were never seen again, now at the bottom of the English Channel. There was also a child's skull found near the Jersey's children's home. It was sent to London. London covered it up and claimed it was a coconut. I think you'd know the difference between a child's skull and a coconut. So there are plenty of high crimes, Jack the Ripper crimes, grooming gangs in high places, and exposing high crimes, blue murder, monster lies, bogus diagnosis, frames and fixes, switches. They certainly will make more than your social media account or accounts disappear. Certainly will make you an enemy of the crown, enemy of the state. They will want you boxed up, locked up, or done in. But again, all to cover up their high crimes, blue murder. Certainly not mine. Castles, manor houses, UK's Devil Island, country estates. And again, Janet Archer. She does, that's jumped away now, but Janet Archer does share how her and other children were taken by uniformed police, complicit in high crimes, the Royal Windsor grooming gang, to Windsor Castle to be abused by members of the royal family, aristocracy, politicians, former prime ministers, cabinet members, celebrities, forced to take part in human hunting parties at Windsor Castle. That is Jeanette Archer. You can Google Jeanette Archer. I did come across the Rains list also recently. You can Google the Rains list. That's all about satanic ritual abuse and sacrifices on the UK's Devil Island. how they wear claws to claw their victims. And again, the Indians in Canada do tell a story that the late Queen Elizabeth and Prince Philip took 10 children from a Sacred Heart Catholic school in Canada who were never seen again. And the story goes, William Coons witnessed the ritual sacrifices. 8 children were sacrificed in Canada. William Coons was given a fatal injection in a hospital in Canada and assassinated. And then 2 children were brought to the UK, sacrificed at Carnarvon Castle in Wales to initiate Prince Charles, the Prince of Wales at the time, into the Catholic Ninth Circle. And I have spoken to Kevin Anna, who did expose the big genocide that took place in Canada, the Cree Nation, to steal all their land, minerals and diamonds, blood money, assassinations that took place, the satanic ritual abuse and sacrifices of native children. And they did find mass graves in Canada full of native children, satanic ritual abuse and sacrifices of native children, crimes of the crown. That did cause an uproar in Canada and outrage. And the statues of Queen Elizabeth and Queen Victoria were toppled in Canada. So there's plenty of outrage in the UK at the moment. The grooming gangs, and like I say, there are plenty of grooming gangs in high places also. But the truth is coming out. So one big cesspit on the UK's Devil Island, the corrupt powers to be do not want you to know and do not want you to see. And again, they will make more than your social media accounts disappear for exposing the truth. High crimes, blue murder, monster lies and bogus diagnoses, and certainly not mine. And again, you can see the story. I put the story online for the world to see free. That is a very good forum where they do allow the truth, the proof, the evidence and the facts. Freedom of speech and expression. Johnny Botwright used and set up as the Black Panther Sandringham serial killer. And it's now on 1,658,000 views. YouTube had burnt down 7 YouTube channels. Nearly all my videos in this thread, I did keep a record and a log, and as things unfolded and as events took place. But YouTube, complicit in high crimes, covering up high crimes. And 3 YouTube channels burnt down recently that had no strikes. Over 1,500 videos for uploading one video of a red Porsche. I had LA17 on the reg number, on the number plate. There was a story there. Rich boys loft party, see the sun in LA, USA. 17-year-old sex trafficked gal abused and hunted and found dead on New Year's Day, Royal Sandringham Estate, Killenfields. Late Prince Philip's favourite hunting area. See Prince Harry the Spare for details. The Sun in LA, Hotel California. He does have 12 spare vacant rooms, 16 psycho bathrooms, with his vampire mummy queen, Queen of the Damned. They certainly will suck the life out of everyone. You can Google Johnny Botwright also. Truth is out there, despite many social media accounts being burnt down. 16 Facebook accounts also burnt down for telling the truth. That was Jeanette Archer there. As a satanic ritual abuse survivor. It tells how her and other children were taken to Windsor Castle by uniformed police to be abused by members of the royal family, forced to take part in human hunting parties where children were killed and sacrificed. So, plenty of high crimes, Jack the Ripper crimes, castles, manor houses, UK's Devil Island, country estates, and certainly not mine. Again, a rich boys loft party, human hunting party. Their high crime, New Year's Day fine, September blue murder. And certainly not mine.